you want, what you want.
Hello everyone, welcome to this latest episode of Cooking with Chris. Today's episode is going to be a very easy Philly cheesesteak pizza. Some of you might have seen this in the store with DiGiorno. Mine is using my own custom pizza crust. It's very easy, very good, and I hope you enjoy this. So, let's get cooking. Okay guys, first step in this recipe, of course, is we're going to have to cut up our steak. This is a fairly easy process. Pretty much what you want to do is just cut it into bite-sized pieces if you want. You can trim off the fat and that kind of stuff. Makes it a little bit healthier. Okay, steak is all cut up now. We got nice little pieces here. What we're going to do now is move on to cooking it, and then we'll go on to making the pizzas. Okay guys, so in a small skillet or whatever you have, what we're going to do is brown up our steak. Then once it's all nice and brown, what we're going to do is add our mushroom and whatever other flavoring you want to it, be it garlic, be it onion, whatever you really want to throw into this. So let's get this all cooked up and we'll move on. Okay, here's what we'll have after done. This nice little plate of mixed meat and steak and mushrooms. I put a little garlic, a little onion, salt and pepper on this, and then cooked it up. So what we'll do next is we'll get the pizza dough ready and add this to it. Okay, here we have one of my pizza shell. I made these last night, so if you want to see how to make these, I can make a video on how to do them. But it's pretty basic, just a little bit of pizza dough, flatten it out, curl up the edges. So what we'll do next is we'll add a little bit of our Alfredo sauce. And you can put in as much of this stuff as you want. That's about 3 teaspoons or tablespoons. And just spread it around a bit. And then what we're going to do next is we'll add a little bit of the steak and mushroom. Spread it around. And then what we'll do is we'll add some cheese. And you can add as much of this as you want. You don't have to be really neat about it. So, once that's all done, there you go. And now you just rinse and repeat. Okay guys, here's what you'll have after you're done. I made about 4 of them. Depending on how big you make them, you probably can make more. But that's pretty much what they look like before we put them in the oven. I'm going to cook them at about 400 until the cheese is melted. Since the crust was already pre-cooked, it probably won't take long. So, let's pop these in the oven and see what they come out as. Here's what we got. It's all nice and done. You can see a nice little browning of everything. So, let's give this little thing a try. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think I put a little too much of the Alfredo on it, but other than that, I think this is a success. This recipe is very experimental. You can do almost anything for toppings. But I like this. I hope you do too. So, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Cooking with Chris. I hope you try out this recipe and you actually give me some comments about it. Also, if you've been clicking on my ads, I thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll have another one up soon. And keep on cooking.
What you want, what you want. Come on.